build my gallows and build them high. Makes a long time climbing before I die.
Hello everybody, welcome to Shotbangers. I'm Matty.
Hiya, I'm Colin.
Hiya, I'm John.
How's it going?
Good.
That was the least enthusiastic welcome there, like.
It was.
Will we do it again?
Nah.
Right. Hello everybody.
You know when
I was into it again there.
The guy in the audience, like, not the guy in the audience, like the lead singer or whatever, like, is everyone excited? Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
A Butland's red coat or something.
Aye.
Aye.
Right. The first question we've got tonight, it's 150k on Hanlon Hill. And he's got a subject, but the subject has got like some French in it, and I'm not sure of the pronunciation. And I'm liable to make myself look a tit here. So are either of you on the Shotbanger Twitter account?
No.
I can quickly jump on.
It doesn't matter, right? So it's sure there's a song that goes Psycho Killer, Qu'est-ce que ça?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Right, that was close. So it's Psycho Grilla, Qu'est-ce que c'est? It was a Qu'est-ce que c'est bit that I was like, I think that's how it goes, but it's written down, and when I'm reading it, I'm starting to doubt myself, right? So I'm going to go over it. Right? So Psycho Killer, Qu'est-ce que c'est is the topic, and the question from 150k on Hanlon Hill, and it's a good topic, by the way, and I like the song reference, is why does someone else's barbecue always smell better than your own?
I think it's it's the same way in it. I think this is the same way in anything though. It's like, see if you do like a fry up or a grill, however you do it in the air fryer or whatever, right? You know what I mean? Bacon, sausage, eggs.
Yep.
That's
Fry up's fine with that call.
Cool. Right. You do that, like, and it's nice when you cook it yourself. The same products cooked exactly the same, cooked by somebody else. It's just better. Because
it's like your granny's soup. Your granny's soup is always amazing.
It's because you've not made it. It's because you've not had to fucking spend the time farting about making it.
There is something that I read about a while ago about like food preparation, is that like the chopping of the vegetables, the cooking, the smells, all that sort of stuff, like it prepares your body for what's to come. But actually, like fast food or fast service, Matty, from your McDonald's days.
Fucking well remembered, by the way, John.
I pay attention.
Yeah, fucking magic.
Your body's like, so actually, like, as well as the the calories, the salts, the fats, and all that sort of stuff, like your body's not prepared for eating it, so it actually causes a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah.
So
you've got used to it. You've basically got used to it when you're standing over the barbecue and you're pissing about like all day, putting stuff on, turning everybody got enough, and then I better grab myself something.
So I wonder then, like, not just barbecues, but like Christmas dinners, like if you're the one that's slaving away in the kitchen, like making sure that all your timings are right, you're getting the gravy, you're getting the turkey basted, all that sort of stuff, and meanwhile we're all sat on the couch. Aye, it's just a relief to be at the end of it, to sit down and go, thank fuck, that's done for another year.
Right.
I like doing it. I do like doing it, but I'd never done it last year. I went to my brother-in-law's last year, and it was much better, and I got absolutely pissed, which wasn't great, but it was great at the time, but it wasn't great later on in the day. But it is much more relaxing, no doing it. It's just, that's what it is. I think that's what it is. All the same thing.
We've got a question for you on the Christmas dinner thing, right? So when you're making it, right, there's a lot of work goes into the Christmas dinner, a lot of time in, a lot of prep, right? A lot of fucking keeping your eye on things and making sure something goes in the oven at the right time, or out the oven at the right time, or in a pot on, or whatever the fuck it is, right? I'll do that, right? The only time I've not done a Christmas dinner, I think, when we've been here, is when I had COVID and Jane did it, right? There gets to a point where you could definitely do with a hand. Do you ask for a help, or do you barter it and just go, oh, fuck it, I can do it? Even though somebody might say, do you need a wee hand here? Because you're in the zone, you go, no, just leave it. And then, give yourself extra fucking stress, even though it's completely unnecessary.
I never get stressed about it, right? But one of my daughters is quite good at like helping. The dishing up's a bit I didn't like. I'll get it all ready, but the dishing up, I'll go, God, I'll go dish up. Doing a Sunday when I do Sunday dinner. I'm just in like dishing up.
Aye.
I'll get
So
all
is
ready and say it's all cooked, it's all ready. Like, get the fucking there's the plates, dish up.
What is it you don't like about the dishing up?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'll get it. I'll carve meat. I'll get the fucking tatties ready. I'll all be ready, and I'll stick it in the colander or the pot or whatever whatever it is. And,
Not my job.
it's just I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But like, there's all the meat, right? Put some on the plate. So who's it showing? And I might do the tatties. Yeah. But it's I don't know. Never really thought about it. But one of my daughters is quite good at getting a hand. But when I was at my brother-in-law's last year, I was like, I'll get a hand, even when they take the help. But he did just buy a Max and Spencer's cheap one, eh?
Aye.
Well,
Well,
and you go, there's the turkey in, right? This within the fucking the cat. Even the carrots not like having a fucking tray like pre-chopped.
Were you
A
just
wee bit
sitting there
itchy.
like shaking
Wee
your
bit
head the
itchy.
entire time?
you'll not be surprised that I'm all for that kind of thing. Like if you can make life
Oh.
easier, fucking do it.
But is it easy? Is it that easy to peel a couple of fucking carrots?
Aye, it is.
And then I bet it's no, because I bet you'll be in the same situation. But I'm looking at the carrots going, well, I like them. The bears don't like them. Right, so then you're in the situation where you're going, you put stuff they're not going to fucking eat. Because
Well,
they didn't just put carrots in a tray, did they? They put fucking onions and that in it and fucking herbs and that over them.
there is that. There is that.
Actually sounds pretty good. I think I might get that for my
Well, they were
Christmas dinner
nice.
this year.
Well, they were nice. I had wee black ones in that, wee black carrots and that mixed in. I don't know what kind of carrot that is, but you get the kind of no orange.
Aye.
The different colours. It was nice.
A carrot's not originally purple.
Do you know, I told somebody that one time, thinking it was like a joke. Do you know, like
Was
just
it John?
to see where? No, it wasn't John. It was. I think it was a person that I told that New Zealand was built on top of Old Zealand, and I just sort of says, "Oh, I kind of like carrots were originally purple." Just thinking that this was just like a stupid thing to say, and obviously it turns out that you get purple carrots, and that's right. I was accidentally actual factual when I was trying to be a funny cunt.
Mhm.
So apologies to that person. Obviously, they didn't feel like I was trying to take the mick out of them because it was right. So I probably all ended up, well, I was the one that looked at it, but there we go. Have you ever been accidentally right?
Aye.
Must have been.
Aye.
Probably on here.
It's
I don't know. I think I was. I feel like I've maybe said this before on short bios, but I was once asked by my brother why they called key lime pie, and I said to him, "Oh, it's probably because like traditionally it's made with limes for the floor of the keys," and I was bang on.
good. Accidental correctness.
Hmm.
Good. Right. Another one from 150k on Hanlon Hill. The topic is sweatshop pigeons. Immediately makes me think of Pet Shop Boys, like that. So the sweatshop pigeons, or it could also be like a wee indie band.
Good name for a band.
Aye, it would be like the sweatshop pigeons. My son reckons that pigeons are made in factories. TikTok told him so. Is it actual factual or actual cactual? Which I quite like that, actual cactual as well. Good. It's
That
good.
could be a thing.
Nice addition to the lexicon.
Yeah, might use it.
We could do like an entire show on that. Actual factual or actual cactual. You decide. Why would
Sorry.
I was just going to ask, like, why would pigeons be created in a factory?
Well,
They're like battery hens.
right.
I don't know why we create them though.
Yeah, why would you?
What do you
Because,
do?
like, I mean, you could breed racing pigeons, but I don't think they're popular enough to need factories to make them.
Did you have people with pigeons in their gardens, in their pigeon huts? Or was it just because I'm financial?
Nah,
There was someone
Pigeon huts. They would stand
near
outside
my,
them and shouting it back.
someone near my
Mental.
grand's place in Leith definitely had pigeons that they kept just outside in like a wee sort of cage outside the window.
Hmm.
Might have been
They
a
used
trap,
to-
and I've just misinterpreted it.
They shouted like hub or something. I don't know if that's correct. Hub, hub, and the fucking thing would come down. Like.
that's why pigeons aren't allowed when Americans are playing American football, in case they get confused when they do the snap.
Yeah.
That's a similar noise. And Well, I think the Huns have just scored. Fuck's sake!
Oh no! Fucking boo!
Fucking boo! Right. Or
Do you think there's someone? Do you think there was like? It's not like there's a gap in the market for birds, that someone had to go, right, we'll create something in a factory and we'll fill that gap with, what will we call them? Pigeons.
There's no pigeon factory. I would be quite happy to say, or happy to be proved wrong, but I don't think there's a pigeon factory.
Well,
You've got an actual catch-all.
Aye, I would say that's nonsense. Because the only thing that you need pigeons for, like for consumption, like you get pigeons served up in restaurants, but they're wood pigeons. Like they're different to the pigeons that you see kicking about Trafalgar Square. And
like scheme pigeons and that.
Aye, the London Tourist Board isn't needing to create pigeons to make Trafalgar Square look busy and that, So why else would you have them?
See, I want you to make an argument for pigeons being created in factories for just having pigeons.
Do you get pigeon factories? I'm going to ask Google. Not do you get pigeon factories?
Where do you think pigeons rank in the bird community? Like, do you think they're pretty high up, pretty hard?
Nah, I think they're quite low down the pecking order.
I promise that was not set up. So, like, I'm not talking like I feel like birds of prey are in a completely separate category. Like, they can just fight amongst themselves, but among like the sort of regular birds, like your seagulls, your pigeons, your wee robins, and that, pigeons have got to have a bit of standing.
They probably would, right? So there are Google results for pigeon factories. A lot of them are like, how do you keep your pigeons out your factory? But the top YouTube video that comes up, right? So just put, do you get pigeon factories? And the first one is millions of pigeons farming for meat in China. So I guess there's your answer. I guess in some parts of the world, pigeons are farmed for meat. I'm just taking that headline at face value. Not had time to do research and review the video.
I think we're all aware that the internet never lies, so
yeah, they don't let anybody just post anything up on there. So,
yep.
Right, Pat Fry's image. What's the best shop to buy cakes from when you're leaving a job?
Is that still a thing? You think?
Jobs, shops, or buying cakes?
Buying cakes for leaving a job.
Nah, that must have died with COVID, right?
I think so.
Do you think they've got like a memorial for some of the practices that were lost to COVID somewhere? Like going into the office regularly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sweets and cakes when you go and like come back for your holiday or if you're leaving the job.
It's my day when you think how to change it again. I was going to tell you, but I didn't know how to break it. And that's another goal in the Rangers game. That's what he was going to tell us.
Yeah, what's this? 3-1.
But the things that have dropped off, like, but then you know what? It's just time, I suppose, as well, because I think folk are more miserable than they used to be. Because you used to buy cakes on your birthday and all that as well when you were in the office. That was a thing, and then depending on how well you're as a team, you'd maybe go along to like a decent bakers and or a baker's in the morning and take cakes in, like proper cream cakes and that. Just go for a pint on a Friday lunchtime when I was like 18 and 19 and that.
Yep.
You wouldn't even, well, you're not in a Friday anymore, right? Nobody works the fucking office on a Friday, but if you did, you wouldn't even go for a pint.
No.
It just doesn't happen. Nobody goes for a pint at lunchtime anymore. It's just one of the things. It's maybe not COVID. It's maybe accelerated it.
Mm-hmm. It's boring.
You wouldn't know how many you fucking buy. Like, I don't know how it is where you work, but like I go in, when I go in, I don't know how many folk are going to be in. Like there's no set days or anything like that. Well, come in when you come in. So you can go in, there's 2 folk, you can go in, there's 5 folk, 10 folk.
See, like younger folk, we're obviously of an age, like we're all married, we've all got bairns, who's seeing that, but
as we confirmed on the last episode.
Correct.
The nightclubs still exist. Like, so see when you were younger, like, so you're talking about like the lunchtime pint on a Friday, for example, Colin. But like Fridays for me were always like bus into town and like establishment pound a drink. Does that sort of stuff still go on?
They can know what they do it. They know what they do. The SAP bid all the way.
No, I mean, but even
alcohol charge.
not even like the price of the drink, for example, but the folk, like younger folk in offices and that in the workplace, like still go up to.
I don't know. You think they do, because if you meet a lot of folk in that, when you're.
My laddie still goes out a lot. Like he works in a pub, and they have a fucking good social life. Like they go from the pub into other places that are open later to dance and that clubs, if you like. So they definitely still exist, although not the ones that we went to.
No.
We went with Raymond to see Bell and Sebastian and parked over the road from where the Citrus Club used to be. And there's no Citrus Club there. That was a sad.
What is Citrus Club now?
I don't know. It's near. Is it Bucks? But
Bucks Bar.
I can't mind if Bucks Bar is where Citrus Club is exactly, or if it's something else. Because there was always like I think a Chinese or an Indian or something next to the Citrus Club. Because the smell would come through.
Old Orleans was there as well.
Aye. So, it's a shame, eh? Like you kind of look at places that you kicked the boot when you were like that age.
Henry's J. Beans, mind it was a good for a cocktail on that on a Friday. Like the 2-for-1s and all that.
I was never a fan of Henry J's. I was too fucking busy. I never liked that. Anyway, Old Men Shout at Clouds. I think they've had that accused us recently, and we're back into that. Tom Wallace said, "Who is Erin Carter? And is this the worst ever series TV show on Netflix?" So I haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
It's not anything to do with like Captain America and Agent Carter spin-off, is it?
I don't think so. Nah, that would be on Disney rather than Netflix, because like Disney have got all the Marvel stuff. Speaking of,
I'm trying to think of a way as to how we can speculate about who Erin Carter is. Is she related to Kevin Carter from the Manic Street Preachers song?
It's second cousin.
Second cousin?
Second cousin. Aye.
Would you say her name the same way? Would you go Erin Carter?
I definitely would, yeah.
You 50?
Aye. She may be like Michael Caine and Get Carter. If you've seen that film for back in the day. It's a good film.
They exhausted all the Carters. Have you got any more Carters?
Well, Carter Unstoppable Sex Machine, going back to our previous episode. They were around in the 90s, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Carter USM. I was going to talk about shit series, right?
Jimmy Carter, was he a president?
Oh, aye.
No.
You can't have a big...
mention one.
I'm a big Star Wars fan, right? They've got a new series on Disney now, right, called Ahsoka, which is about a former Jedi, right? So it's set after, I think after the first Death Star's been blown up, but before the next one's been built. And
hold on, there's multiple Death Stars.
2 Death Stars.
Spoiler alert, mate.
Well, listen, like you've got Death Star 1, which is in The New Hope, and then they fuck that, like they blow it up with X-Wings. I mean, we've covered this, Luke, where we turn the computer off, Luke, fucking fucko.
Use the Force.
Yeah, right, use the Force, twat it, right? But they built another one, like a bigger, badder one for Return of the Jedi.
The idea?
Well, anyway, this is set between the two. So the Empire's been defeated, but it's starting to sort of reform. But there's a bit in this. I'll get into it, but they do this thing, right? They've obviously got a bit of a budget, but they've spunked it all on either basic effects or the actors that they've got in it. And so you have like scenes where there's maybe like 3 actors, and it feels like everything's like just done on a tiny wee set. And so it feels fake, like all the way through, like it all feels fake, right? Because it's fucking set in space, right? And all the rest of it. But even more so. But there was a bit in it the night, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but the spaceship's getting attacked. So she goes, "Oh, I'll go out and distract them." So she climbs onto the outside of a fucking spaceship. She's got like a wee suit on, and she's just standing on the wing of the spaceship, waving her lightsabers about. And I'm going, right, even when you're having to fucking leave your disbelief behind, standing in zero gravity and fucking space, standing jumping about on the wing of a fucking spaceship is stretching it. Like, that's fucking ludicrous. I just like, who the fuck signed that off? Like, even if you were a bairn, you would have gone, fuck off.
But see in the spaceship, in their like big costumes, like the big astronaut costumes.
Didn't need
it's not realistic all the way then. Like,
no.
if you're believing that, believe that.
But I think there's a stretch in it. There's bits that you kind of go, right, when they're inside something, you could have like gravity machine or something like that. You could say, right, they've maybe designed it like that. But outside in fucking space, I'm just going to walk out the spaceship.
She's meant to be an alien or anything.
Aye.
Well, maybe the alien doesn't impact.
Well, the gravity impacts are everywhere else she's meant to go.
All right.
But so hang on, you've got an issue with the wifey being on the outside of a spaceship, flying about space, like chucking her lightsabers about and that, but you're all right with the Force.
Yep. Maybe she's
using the Force.
Maybe you'd have to be awfully fucking good at it to
because she's a former Jedi. She must have a grasp of at least the basics of the Force.
I think if they're going to do that, they need to set out and say, I'm going to go outside.
Specifically,
I'm going to use the Force and no fly off this fucking out into the vast fucking vacuum that is space. She's floating away at one point, and she's the other one to come and pick her up. But that's after she's been jumping about on it.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of shite.
That's what I thought at the time, Colin. Right, and I like it. I'm into that Star Wars, but it was a step too far from me.
You nearly said all that Star. You nearly said all that Star Wars shite. That's what you nearly said there. I could see it. I could see the words forming.
Do you know the shite was coming because as I turned round, there was a Rangers player just taking a shot, and it went the side netting, but it looked like it was gone in, and I was about to go, "Oh shite, we've scored." So. Anyway, right, we're out of time. How many questions did we do there?
1 or 2.
Fuck, right.
We got
There's loads more. There is loads more. We'll get to them next week, right? Anyway, right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Thanks for sending the questions, and we'll see you next time.
Well, they trailed me down when I broke free. I drank all the whiskey in Tennessee. I don't drink water, no.